What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Got breaking news. Instagram model / part-time boxer Ryan Garcia, aka King Ryan, has once again pulled out of a fight. His scheduled fight with WBC interim champion JoJo Diaz, was scheduled to take place November 27th on the Zone. I believe it was going to take place in the state of California on the West Coast. I don't know if they locked down a venue or location for that fight, but places that I was hearing that the fight could possibly take place was Indio, California, or Los Angeles, California, or Anaheim, California. I think they did lock in a venue. I think it was going to take place in Anaheim, California, in that arena that the LA Clippers used to play in, if I'm not mistaken. I think they call it Ford Center. It used to be called the Pond, but I think Ford put a lot of money up to put their name on the arena. But that's neither here nor there. The fight is off. It will be rescheduled for February of 2022. And once again, Ryan Garcia is pulling out of a fight. He pulled out of the Javier Fortuna fight. That's why JoJo Diaz was able to get that fight lined up. He was able to win that fight and capture the WBC interim title. As hollow as that is, picking up an interim belt, man, the WBC need to take a cue from the WBA and get rid of these interim belts. Get rid of them. The interim champion need to be fighting the #1 ranked contender, and that'll be for a mandatory position to fight the champion. That's what need to take place. Get rid of all these old mediocre minor league AAA belts, man. Get rid of them. That's neither here nor there. Ryan Garcia is once again pulled out of a fight. Shortly after he defeated Luke Campbell, man, he had a real good buzz going about himself. He was doing these interviews, talking about he was going to be fighting Gervonta Tank Davis next, and he's going to knock him out in the second round. And then he started negotiating with Manny Pacquiao for a big fight. His childhood idol, he's going to fight him. They were talking about putting that fight in the backyard of a billionaire's mansion, fighting in the backyard of a millionaire's mansion. They was talking about having that fight there, and maybe putting that fight in Vegas. They was talking about putting that fight in several different locations. With that being said, the fight never came off. Ryan Garcia, who did too much talking. You the B side, shut up. Let the A side announce when the fight's gonna happen. Let him do the talking. I don't understand why these B side fighters feel that they big enough to get out in front of a microphone or in front of a camera and announce a fight. Mikey Garcia did it with the Manny Pacquiao fight, and he didn't get that fight. Rolly did it in the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, and he did end up getting that fight, but it was like several weeks later. It wasn't like when he announced it, the fight was, pretty much on BoxRec, and it was signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. It wasn't even like that. As Gervonta Tank Davis announced it on his Twitter page, and that's when it was official. So a quick advice to these B-side fighters, quit announcing fights, because when you announce a fight, I'm not going to believe it. I'm not going to do no videos talking about the fight. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it to the A-side announcer. Floyd Mayweather Jr. told you this several years ago when these guys announced that they was going to fight him. And he was like, nah, that's not the case. Until you hear from me or hear from Leonard, it's not official. Take it with a grain of salt. And that's what I'm going to do with these B-side announcements. With that being said, Ryan Garcia is getting old real quick, man. I'm about to be over him. He's just, come on, man. Nah, he said he sustained a big hand injury, and he's going to get surgery the same day Deontay Wilder's getting his hand surgery. Now, Deontay Wilder just got through being in the fight of the year with Tyson Fury. He laid it all on the line, showed his warrior heart. Ryan Garcia, in the meanwhile, ain't been seen in the ring in over a year. He basically left the sport and took time off because he was dealing with depression. Now he's back in training under the tutelage of Eddie Reynoso, and he sustained a major hand injury, they say. That's going to keep him out until February of 2022. I got one question for JoJo Diaz. Ooh, yeah. All my life. Why are you going to wait on Ryan Garcia? Why are you going to trust Ryan Garcia? You're going to get in the train, and then February get here, and then something pop up, and He ain't gonna be available for that fight in February. Why don't you do what you say you was gonna do? You say you was gonna either fight Ryan Garcia or Devin the Dream Haney. Ryan Garcia is not available. Don't wait on him. What you waiting on him for? He ain't got no title. He got a name in boxing. He do have a bigger name than you. He is the A-side, but come on, man. Don't wait on him. Same goes to Regis Prograis when I'm thinking about it. Regis Prograis, don't wait on Michael Garcia. Get your business in order. Don't be waiting on these fighters, man, and stalling out your career. Don't wait on him, JoJo. Pick up the phone and call Devin the Dream Haney. Or call his father, his manager, and his trainer, Bill Haney, and set the fight up. They don't have a dance partner. They say they're going to fight in December. You can make it happen in December where you don't have to wait till next year and pretty much kill your momentum that you got off of a spectacular victory over Javier Fortuna in a 50-50 fight. Good win for you. Probably your second best win of your career outside of the Tevin Farmer win. Don't let another guy that Instagram model and is a part-time boxer style out your career, JoJo. With that being said, let me know your thoughts about Ryan Garcia once again pulling out of another fight. Let me know your thoughts about JoJo Diaz. Do you think he should wait on Ryan Garcia, or do you think he should pursue fighting a champion in Devin the Dream Haney, which is a big fight in December? Let me know your thoughts and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. And I holla.